tradition that's been in my family for years. Every Christmas, we would make what's called Little Bears. And it's made from a sweet dough, a simply sweet dough. And you can find the recipe for this dough on ciaoitalia.com if you click on Little Bears. So you make a sweet dough, you let it rise, and then you cut the dough up into small pieces so that you work with it, because this is what you're aiming for. You want to make these little bears, and so you're going to be cutting the dough up into small pieces. So there's no rhyme or reason as to how big you want to make the bears. You want to make them little, you can. You want to make them big, you can. I've made them in all different sizes. So you cut the dough up, and on a floured surface, kind of roll them around like this. Roll them around in your hand. And every time I make these, each one of these bears has its own personality. They all look very, very different, even though they're being made the same way. So I do what's rounding for the dough. So I bring the dough in from the outside, fold it in on itself, then turn it around and just kind of round it on a board. Get it smooth. So that's a ball right there. And then you want 3 balls. So now here's our second ball. You could also do this just using 2 balls, making it just 2, but I like the 3. So you do the same thing. You round it. Put it there. And now you want a piece for the head. Smaller piece. Putting it in the flour. And these are so cute. They're fun for not only Christmas, but at birthday parties. What I do is I stick a little toothpick with the name of the friend who's coming over, and they have their own personal little bear. And then you put a head right there. Then you save some of the dough to make the arms, the feet, the nose. So you put one there. And again, you just are doing this according to how long or how big you want them. And there's another one there. And then we need ears, of course. So the whole idea is just to keep the whole thing in proportion. So we want to stick one there and one there. I'm doing this upside down so you can see what happens. And then we need hands, of course. So a little ball there. And these are really delicious. They're fun for Christmas morning breakfast, or, I remember my mother even giving them to the parish priests who loved them. So there's our feet, here's our head. And then either have some raisins or cranberries, dried cranberries. You could do currants, and you want to give them an eye, give them their eyes, of course. And each one will be different because you form them differently. And then a little nose right there. And then you can give them some buttons. Now you're gonna let these rise for about 30-35 minutes. They're gonna double in size. They're gonna be really bigger than this when you can take them out of the oven. You let them rise, and as you can see, I did this one a little earlier, and it's a lot smoother looking than that one, but that's because they're going to rise. And then you want to give them a little bit of butter. Just give them a little tad of butter. This gives them a little bit of a shine. You cover them. All right, here they are, the little bears. You see how nice they are, and they rose just like I said. And then you can dress them up. Give them little bows, and he's cute. And I told you, each one is a little different. He's a little uglier, but he's still cute. So that's what you could do for Christmas, the little bears.